have no idea anything about what it is. It's not even in English, so I'll be having to stare at the subtitles, I suppose. Yeah, so I think it's called One Punch Man.
Yeah, a lot of people love that. It's not my thing, but
I'll give it a try because he wants me to look at it. My youngest has discovered all the various early incarnations of the Power Rangers, and he's aware that I used to run in the same circle as the Pink Ranger when we were doing the touring and the music business thing. So, and then of course my sister knows Jason Frank because he came in and bought pizza from where she was working years and years ago. So he's watching a lot of the older Power Rangers stuff. And I'm actually trying to revisit Batman the Animated Series. I want that set on Blu-ray so bad, man. I want that new Blu-ray set because it looks amazing. But yeah, that's pretty much what I've been watching.
And of course, I've watched a bunch of Christmas movies too. I'm with you. You know what I mean? The only reason I brought up Elf was because I saw it at the theater again, and there's that. I did notice something in Elf. There's this guy who's an elf who was also in Bad Santa, and I looked at the time period and I was like, I know I saw both of those movies at the theater around the same time, and I was like, damn, this same dude was in Bad Santa and Elf the same fucking year. So this guy, he was in two different Christmas movies the same year, and I know that sounds like who cares, but I don't know why, but that just seemed like kind of weird to me,
The crazy part is he was in one of the best Christmas movies of all time and the worst Christmas movie of all time. That's the crazy part.
Is it the worst, really?
Yeah, it is.
There's so many fucking Hallmark movies that should really get that title.
I'm sure they're all better than Elf.
I think you're what you really want to say is the worst major Christmas movie. How about that?
I mean, yeah, because I was just not gonna watch all the cheap Hallmark movies. I don't know though. My aunt watches them like 24/7, and she loves them all, so they can't be that bad.
Yeah, my wife likes that type of shit too. I don't know that she watches them all the time, but.
Well, did you guys revisit any of the old ones? Like Home Alone 2? I did watch that again.
Well, I watched Miracle on 34th Street, of course. I've listened to the radio version as well. I watched probably 4 different versions of A Christmas Carol. I've watched Home Alone. I haven't watched the second one this year. I watched Bad Santa. I watched half of Bad Santa, too. I need to get back to it. I just didn't get to finish it. I semi-watched A Christmas Story. What'd you say, Vic?
I'm sorry. I said I haven't watched a damn thing.
That's like I said. Well, here's a question for you. Elf or A Christmas Story? Which one's worse, Vic?
Elf.
Yeah, I was going to say, because you don't really think A Christmas Story is bad. You just don't. You think it's overrated.
I think it's the most overrated movie of all time, but I don't think it's a bad movie.
We also watched Die Hard at the theater, so we did that, but we already mentioned that. Shut the fuck up.
Why are you whispering? The kids awake?
Huh? Why am I what?
Yeah,
I was going up and down the stairs, and fucking Zero's barking, so I had to fucking yell at him. Oh, Vic, is this a Christmas movie? I watched Nightmare Before Christmas. Here you get riled up.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not trying to talk about that movie anymore.
My wife swears it's a Christmas movie, and I don't really see that. I think it's a Halloween movie if you're going to pick between the two, but whatever. What about you, Blake? What do you think?
I think it's a bum.
Before Christmas?
Yeah.
I think it just depends on who you ask. I mean, it seems like when it was released in the fall,
Switzerland.
I saw it when it first came out, but I don't remember when it was. Was it December when the movie came out? Was it released in December?
I don't know. Let's find out. But though, Blake, gun to your head, which one is it? Christmas movie or Halloween movie?
Halloween movie. Shit.
Yeah, good job. I think so too. I mean, fuck, it's about the Pumpkin King. It's not about Santa Claus. You know what I mean? He's in it, but they don't even call him the right name. They call him Sandy Claus. So, I'm just saying. It came out October 13th, 1993. It's a fucking Halloween movie. There you go.
That's weird. It's one day before my birthday. I was born October 14th, so I saw it the night before I turned 8. So
that's my anniversary. It's my anniversary, but it's like, what is it, Vic? Like 20 years before my anniversary? 19? Yeah.
You know something I realized I was fucked up when I went to the theater to see Bram Stoker's Dracula at age 7. My
That's
stepdad
awesome.
took me to see that.
That's a good
It's
fucking
weird.
movie, and you got some nice tits in it too. You know, just saying.
Yeah, he didn't bother covering my eyes for any of
Nor
that.
should he.
So
You should be seeing titties.
Yeah, well, his track record was not exactly,
Oh yeah.
But,
My bad.
Oh, another Christmas movie we watched, which is sort of not Christmas. It's more Thanksgiving, but there's lots of snow. Dutch, with Ed O'Neill and Ethan Randall. You guys need to see
I
that.
have not seen it.
Such a great movie.
It is a great movie. Got it on DVD, and my kids have been watching it. And Lisa's been reading The Shining, and I think we watched the miniseries earlier this month. It might have been later last month, but it was like Lisa put it in because it was sort of a Christmas-themed horror movie, So
Yeah,
like,
I started watching The Shining on Netflix again just because fucking I love The Shining, and it was cold. It made sense to me,
Did you watch the Kubrick version, or did you watch the miniseries?
Kubrick. I've never seen the miniseries, to be honest with you.
Oh, you got to give it a try, man. If you like the Kubrick's movie, you'll probably like the miniseries way better. The Lady in the Bathtub.
Oh, I don't know about that.
So the Lady in the Bathtub. Well, my wife was very, very, very picky about it until she saw the miniseries, and of course Steve Johnson, was head of special makeup effects on all the miniseries. And the Lady in the Bathtub. Oh my God, I wanted to fucking puke, dude, when I saw her. She is fucking rough, man.
Well, here's my thing. I've always liked the story of the movie, The Shining, better than I do the book. And I'm one of those people that will fight with people about it. Like, I hear all the time people are like, oh, they shouldn't have changed that shit from the book. Now, you tell me, which one's more fucking scary, a croquet mallet or a fucking axe? I'm just saying. That's me. And Jack's the man. That's, and Kubrick's the man.
And I mean, in the book, oh God, what's his name? You know who I'm talking about? Dick Halloran. He lives in the book. In the movie, he gets fucked up, and in the miniseries, he lives. But they also go more into the Tony backstory, and the ending with the boiler explosion is in the miniseries is really fucking awesome. The way it's done, it's almost like Michael Bay style. This shit is fucking insane, and that's how it ends in the book. Is the boiler explodes? But I think it's just the way it's told. Like when I'll give you an example of how moving it is. When there's the final confrontation between Danny and Jack. Jack's like, well, what did your daddy forget? What did he forget, you little shit? What did he forget? And he said, well, my daddy forgot to empty the boiler today. And then he looks up and he's like, oh, fuck, and then he realizes it, and then the whole fucking thing blows the fuck up. It's brutal. Yep. You've got to see that shit.
Yeah, I'll check it out. I mean, don't get me wrong. I just am skeptical that I'll like it better, is all. That's all.
Well, Stephen King's in it, too. He's Gage Creed. He is the leader of the orchestra. Gage Creed.
That's because he's a fucking hater. Funny. He's a hater of Kubrick's version is why he decided to be in it, because he's a hater. That bastard.
Well, yeah, but he also hates on his own work. I mean, he won't even claim Maximum Overdrive anymore. Really?
Yeah, that's true. He's wrong, though.
Whatever.
Maximum Overdrive's the shit. I love Maximum Overdrive. Somehow it didn't make my list whenever we did, what was it, 86?
86, yeah.
Yeah. Vic's fault. I'm drunk.
Jesus.
I think my
I'm
wife
tired.
with me. Not
I
sure,
think your
though.
wife left.
I think she left me. She came down here when I was trying to start the podcast, and she was like, I got to leave. And I was like, okay. She's like, do you care if I leave? And I'm like, sure. And then she's like, you want me to give you the monitor? I'm like, okay. And then she left, and she's still not back, so she's probably left me. I just assume she's gone. She got tired of dealing with 3 kids of mine, and I can't blame her because my kids are fucking bad. Or at least a couple of them are.
Yeah.
Truett slept all night last night, Vic. All night, dude. Almost till 8. Yeah.
Did you get up all freaked the fuck out? Like, oh my God, he's totally dead in his crib.
But I was listening. The second I woke up this morning, it was like 7:30 because I heard Isla wake up, being Isla, and because she's fucking early riser. Anyway, so I heard. I laid in bed and I just listened, and I could hear that motherfucker snoring. I knew he was okay. His room's next to mine, and he snores like Vic does.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you know he's good. He was fine. I was concerned. You're right, Blake, because that's the deal. Whenever your kid finally sleeps through the night, is that you think they're fucking dead. It's scary. But then this fool, he is snoring, so it was all good. He was fine.
Well, Lisa and I did the same thing. When Eric slept through the night the first time, we both looked at each other and we went, "Oh shit, he's dead." He's dead.
Yeah. Well, we've got one of those monitors that'll tell us if it doesn't feel him breathing. Oh,
they got one of those monitors that beep if he's not breathing or whatever.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. She said we didn't have all that fancy shit. It was kind of.
Yeah. Well, we've had it since Isla, and even though it's annoying sometimes, it's good to have. It's just peace of mind at this point. Because I'd fucking kill myself if he died of SIDS or some shit. Seriously. I can't imagine somebody.
Well, he's a healthy baby. There's no reason to worry. Just he's sleeping through the night, which means he's occupying himself and staying asleep, and he's learned how to deal with it. So, hell, you've got a bunch of other kids. Shit, don't you have like 11 kids? You know how to do this shit.
5.
5.
I only claim 3, but I love the other 2 just the same.
You only claim 3, but you love the other 2 just the same. Okay.
I mean, they're not technically my kids. I mean, if my wife decided she's going to leave me like tonight, I'm stuck with 3, not 5. No, Connor and Jack are my stepsons.
Well, they're still kind of yours, even if you're not with her, even if you're not with the chick anymore. If you've wiped their ass or cleaned up after them when they're sick, they're yours, buddy.
I never wiped an ass, but I have cleaned up.
Oh, you never wiped an ass?
You know what? That's not true. I wiped Jack's ass one time.
You wiped Jack's ass one time. Well, then
yes. That was 8 years ago. So, or not 7 years ago. So fair enough. Hey Vic, you know what I just realized? This morning, like in the middle of the night, I realized this. What a weird thing to realize in the middle of the night. Victor?
What did you realize?
I'm going to be on a cruise during the Super Bowl.
Oh, that's horrible.
But there's TVs there, so I'm sure I'll be tanked and happy.
Yeah, but
if you're on a cruise and you're watching Super Bowl and not spending time with Kim, she's going to have your ass, buddy. I'm telling you.
She's not going to have your ass. We're there for a week, and it'll be at night, so it's all good. What are we going to be doing? You know what I mean? Unless she's offering me sex, I'm not worried about it. Like at that
Unless she's offering you sex, you're not worried about it.
At that moment, if she's offering me sex, I will skip out on the Super Bowl. But I don't think at 6 o'clock at night she's going to be offering me sex, so I'll be okay. She will afterwards.
She might surprise you. 6 p.m.
Well, if I lick her up enough, maybe she will. You know what I mean? But it's doubtful. Yeah. I don't like the way Blake talks to us, Vic. Vic, do you hear the way Blake talks to us?
He talks down to you.
He does. He talks
I'm
down
not
to us
talking
like
down to you.
We're peons. What a bad person. You're a horrible
person. I'm not a bad
Blake.
person. Well, I guess I don't have to say those books then, do I?
I feel like he's saying it out loud so Lisa can hear it. Don't you, Vic? He wants her to judge us.
No, Lisa's not judging you at all. Lisa doesn't care.
No, Not Lisa.
She said you could stay your ass at home and she'll go on the cruise for you. How about that?
Hi, Yukio.
Damn.